Beasting. It's 500 metres of green flow trail throughout the Karri forests that my 4-year-old has declared the best trail in the network. And honestly, I'm not going to argue with him. There's something about a well-designed green trail in mountain biking that gets overlooked. Everyone wants to talk about the blacks, with the dick gap jumps, the step downs, and if that's your thing, that's great. Barney and Tingles in the Pemberton network definitely have that. But when it comes to trail design, a good trail is just a good trail, and that's definitely what beasting is. Beasting sits in the Pemberton Arboretum network, alongside other green trails such as Jack Flash. It's 500 metres in length with a minus 5.8 degree average gradient. It winds through the bushland quite nicely, and it picks up pace towards the bottom as it heads and finishes at the car park. What makes this trail worth talking about is the progression. It starts off very mild, really cruisy, one of those trails where you get to actually look around and enjoy the forest as you ride through. Then gradually, as the gradient increases, so do the features. Mellow rollers and some small berms at first, before it gradually progresses into some larger berms and tabletops as your confidence builds with the trail. So jump on board and have a look for yourself. Alright, here we are beasting. So it starts off at a separate trail ahead to what Barney and Tingles does, but it's super fun nonetheless. Straight away you can see we're into some nice little pumps. It's a fairly straight line, so not much cornering required here. A few little berms, about 3 of them in total, and then we're into some more little rollers. It allows you to build some good speed up as you pump through them, and then it pops out of the forest just up here into the nice little berm. First the tabletops, kick it over, plenty of space to work with, and then back into the forest again for a little step up here, which is quite nice. Again, completely rollable. Another berm, and then another berm again, and then some more pumps through the forest itself as it opens up. Just up here we tackle some shark fin style features, again completely rollable and just fun to sort of build your skill set up on that style of jump, and back into the forest. Coming up in a second we have the last of the tabletops where you kick over there, out into the open, and then back into the trees where we finish at the car park. As you can see from the trail, there's nothing that's going to catch you out. It's not consequence heavy, but it's also not boring, and finding that balance is very hard to do. I think with this one, Magic Dirt have nailed it. I had the opportunity to bring my 4-year-old along to the network, and he absolutely loved this trail. He got to ride it about 3 times, and every time was just grinning ear to ear. It's not so long, so it wasn't so taxing on him, and the climbs were very easy because I got to give him a tow. But I have to say, he just absolutely loved this one. It's perfect for beginners that are just starting out and getting into the sport. Now for the ratings. Fun. I give it a 3, and the only reason for this is I wish it was longer. At only 500 meters in length, you're really getting into the features and having a lot of fun through it, and then it ends so quickly. Just wish it was a bit longer, but it's a great build nonetheless. Flow. With everything at the Arboretum network, this one gets a 5 out of 5, simply because all these trails just link really well, they progress really well, and are super flowy. Jank level? 0. No jank inside on this one. Technicality? I'll give it a 1. There are some features on the trail itself, so it isn't just a cruise through, but again, it is all about progression, and it does that quite nicely, so it's not super technical. The KOM for this trail sits at 1:05, which gives you some idea how fast you can actually get down if you're not looking at the scenery. If you're building a Pemberton trip list, Barney, Tingles, Jack Flash are also on the channel as well, so to go take a look at those and hit subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And if you've got some young kids that want to call a trail their own and really enjoy it, this is the one for them. Pemberton Arboretum Network is just the place that keeps on giving. That's it for me for now, so as always, I'll see you out on the trails.
Frank, I'm allergic to bees. Me too.
They're huge and they sting crazy.